And here's the news we want to get into. The WNBA men's rights deal set league up to receive $2.2 billion over next 11 years. This is from The Athletic, okay? And I have the article up right here, and I'll give it to you like this. The WNBA's next national media rights package has come into shape. The league is set to receive roughly $2.2 billion over the next 11 years in the rights fees in this new deal, an average of 200 million a year, with an opening to earn more over that period, according to league sources briefed on the contracts. All right, so sounds like a good deal to me. Says the WNBA negotiated the WNBA's new deal during its just completed rights talk while it reached an agreement with Disney, NBC, and Amazon on the 11-year, approximately 75 billion set of contracts. The WNBA's national media rights agreement are with those companies as well. ESPN, NBC, and Amazon will all have their own WNBA package. The NBA's Board of Governors approved these media rights deals Tuesday, but they are not yet official since Warner Brothers Discovery, the parent partner of TNT, maintains that it has matching rights for a NBA rights package, but has not yet to decide whether to exercise them. The current WNBA media deal, valued at roughly at 50 million annually, are set to expire after the 2025 season with Disney, Ion, CBS, and Amazon as its media partners. Sounds good, right? Sounds real good. You going from getting 50 million a year to 200 million a year. That's a 150 million increase. All right. But WNBA to get 200 per year, UN executive concerned. So this is what has been reported. This was yesterday. The WNBA will receive about 200 million per year as part of the NBA's recent approval media rights deal, according to multiple sources. Even an annual increase of around 140 million. The new number still concerns the executive director of the WNBA Players Union. Executive Director Terry Jackson said in a statement Wednesday that the WNBA is being undervalued at 2.2 billion over 11 years. Okay, let me keep going first. She said, quote, "We have wondered for months how the NBA would value the WNBA in its media rights deal. With them reporting a $75 billion deal on the table, the league is in control of its own destiny. More precisely, the NBA controls the destiny of the WNBA, close quote. The WNBA current deal, which is valued at about 60 million per year, is set to expire to the 2025 season. The WNBA, which owns about 60% of the WNBA, has negotiated the new deal. Let me scroll down a bit here because I want to get to this other quote. Quote, "We are looking forward to learning how the NBA arrived at a 2 million valuation if initial reports are accurate or even close," Jackson said. This is still Terry Jackson. She continues by saying, quote, "Neither the NBA nor the WNBA can deny that in the last few years, we have seen unprecedented growth across all metrics. The players continue to demonstrate their commitment to building the brand, and that the fans keep showing up. There is no excuse to undervalue the WNBA again." So, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but you were getting somewhere between 50 million to 60 million per year, right? Somewhere in there, because the Athletic said 50 million a year. The ESPN article that I just read you said 60 million a year. So we gonna go in between there. Now the NBA got your new meters right there for the 2026 season, which is at 200 million per year. We talking 200. We talking about 150 to 140 million increase. All right. There's a lot of things. I don't know the full details on how these deals go, so let me be the first to say that. But from my understanding here, from what I have read, you just had a significant increase, okay? We're talking about 3 times of what your last deal was. 3 times. And you're saying you're still undervalued. I'm not understanding. I'm not really understanding. Is the game growing? Yes, the game is going, but you understand the NBA is the NBA. Okay. More people, probably 3 times as more people is going to watch the NBA than the WNBA. It's just the way it is. Okay. Now, with the showcasing of Caitlin Clark injuries has been nothing but phenomenal for the WNBA. Most of it, I'll say 80 to 90% of it is because of Caitlin Clark, because everybody wants to see Caitlin Clark, if you're being completely honest and forthright here. But you just got a 3 times increased deal from the NBA. So where do y'all value yourself at? Because you was just getting 50 to 60 million a year, which you're gonna get next year too, because the country doesn't end until the end of next season, which is 2025. Then from there, it's a 3 times jump. So what is you? So what is the concerns that how you undervalue? How much does it take to put the game together in the arenas and stuff like that? If that's the case, then fine. But you have to crawl before you walk. You have to walk before you run. You're just not going to just jump to astronomical numbers just like that. With the new class coming in, with going to be headline Paige Beckers, they see what that does. And Fly J. Johnson, if she decides to come out after next year at LSU, then the year after that, we're looking at Juju coming. And I think by the time Juju gets here within 2 to 3 years, maybe that increase that you recently looking for will start to come to fruition. But the NBA wants, if the NBA is controlling 60% of is calling 6% of the WNBA, they gonna factor in a lot of things. Just saying. If they're right or they wrong, I don't know. Because I don't know how these contract deals go. But they did 3 times what you got with this current deal. So I would say take it step by step and let's see where we go from here. Okay. But I don't know. That word undervalue is a little, it's a little hard. All right. When you say undervalue, a little hard is it's a hard word to use at this moment in time right now, because the small progression started 3 years ago. And I do say small progression because it didn't exponentially until Caitlin Clark came into the league along with injuries. To now all this publicity that the WNBA is getting. It was growing. It was going one step at a time, and then it exponentially like when Caitlin Clark and this rookie class came in. So we just give it time. That's all I'm saying. Just give it time. Let's see what happens. All right.